sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. On the visitors' sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side, his counterpart, the Commanders head coach. His guys also come in 0-2, and history tells us the prospect of making the playoffs after starting 0-3 are very dim. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Set, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
Ready.
line.
Red, 38. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd
Let's
and
go.
10.
Love to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
Yellow. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Smash. Here we go. Cut.
Sanders. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and
Here we go.
goal to
Set.
go.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jordan, low. Touchdown, Commanders. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Raiders nothing.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
They send Ridley in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And a good rally to the football to gain a 9. But it brings up 4th down. So, 4th down, punting time, Ethan Evans to do the honor. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. The Commanders offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Set.
They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the double. Here we go. Ready.
Once again, it's Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Sanders. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Elijah Holden on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
At the 29-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Sanders. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Set.
Throwing is Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
Set. Hut. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
39. Here's second down and 3.
Come on, set, huh?
A run up the middle, it's Sanders. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 45. Wide. Hut.
Love. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Here we go. Set. Black 40.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Here's a screen now for Sanders. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
40-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Michael Clemens in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. So, on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Raiders offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane's...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready. 33, yellow. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
On the double.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
To throw is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Love. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Here's Ryan Rico now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. On the return, it's Hill. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They send Ridley in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now Williams going to keep it himself. Yeah. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he gets this one past the 30.
5-yard gain on the play. It's a Las Vegas.
Hill brought in motion. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raiders 1st down.
Raiders 1st down.
Here comes the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Williams. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and a long way to go. To throw is Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Love to throw it on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready. 52 Blues.
First carry for the Auburn alum. Take Bigsby. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Hut.
3rd down, they go with Bigsby. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Ready.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
At the 39-yard line.
Set. Ready. Set.
To throw is Love. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. Love saying, let's go, fellas. Gotta get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
In the shotgun, it's Cousins. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion. You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. We'll take this in, back at the 16. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Commanders' offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Sanders. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Love. Out to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yes.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Third and long. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's the hero wearing jersey number 0, Keon Coleman. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the Texans QB. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Titans looking to go 3-0 to start the year. They lead at the half. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Just that 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
24-yard gain on the play.
Now a handoff to a tight end in the running game. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
3rd down and 8.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Brenton Simpson, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good, and the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Set.
Here's a handoff to Sanders. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
At his 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff. Jones. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
They'll run the toss here with Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Running left, it's Jones. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Ready. Come on, set.
On play action, look. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
This is caught in the end zone. It's a touchdown. But the flag is down. Did he push off? That's the question.
Pass interference. Offense.
So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Down. Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively It'll set up a 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. The trail ball. For a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Williams. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And the Raider 1st down.